102.9 Dave FM with the Dave Matthews Band and a interview right now, live on the phone, Adam Duritz from Counting Crows. Adam, how are you?
I'm good. Swear to God, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, a minute ago, we were talking off the air. So you're calling us, you're wearing a bathrobe in your tour bus, is that correct?
No, I'm not wearing it. It's just sitting over my head because I'm in the back, so you're right over the wheelbase.
Okay.
Kind of loud. I've had radio interviews tell me they can't hear me, so
I can hear
kind
you.
of insulated the environment.
Well, you're loud and clear. Adam Duritz tonight at Chastain with Counting Crows, but it's not just Counting Crows. It's the Saturday Night Rebel Rockers, Traveling Circus, and Medicine Show. Why does this remind me a little bit of like a Mad Dog, an Englishman kind of thing?
Well, when I was fighting everyone out here to get them to agree to let us do this tour, I had to try and explain it to them that way. I'm like, look, it's like Mad Dogs and Englishmen or the Rolling Thunder Review, which is kind of not really, but I described it as that. I mean, really, it's three bands, and we're all playing together from moment one. We play together at lots of the shows. We flow in and out of each other's, playing like mini sets, and then we'll play things together, and everyone's like guesting on each other's songs, singing backgrounds and other stuff. So I'm exhausted today. I'm on too much material. We were playing 3-hour shows with the three bands, and I complained that we needed more than that.
Wow, that's incredible.
Then when Michael got he's appendix burst, he's been in the hospital for the last 2 weeks. Augustana and us are playing 3-hour shows with two bands. So when Spearhead came back last night, I decided I didn't want to play shorter shows. Let's just add them in. So we played a 4-hour. We played from 8 till midnight last night.
That's
with a 10-minute
incredible.
intermission with the three bands. And since I'm on, everybody wants me singing on the songs. I barely got off the stage all night.
Okay, so everybody wants you.
Exhausted.
Well, okay, so the lineup is Counting Crows, Augustana, Michael Franti, and Spearhead. And there have been some injuries on this tour. You mentioned Michael, who had an appendectomy.
Michael burst his appendix and didn't know it. We couldn't figure out what the pain in his stomach was. He played for 10 days or more.
Shut up.
Incredible stomach pain. And by the time they figured it out, he was totally septic. He had to be opened up. His abscess had developed in his stomach. His whole insides are poisoned, basically. So he's been off for 2 weeks while they try and stop him from dying.
well, that's a good thing he lived.
I had a surgery early in the tour. I've broken a finger, sprained an ankle, second-degree burns on my thumb. I poured a liter of boiling water on my 2 feet. Pulled a hamstring playing football in Berkeley. And then last week, my knee, somehow jumping around and smashing my knee every time over and over again throughout every show, it got infected and ballooned. It looked like a huge balloon on my knee. And they were afraid that it had gotten inside the joint and I was going to have opened up and have surgery. But they just antibiotic it, and then at Vanderbilt in New Orleans, and then yesterday at Vanderbilt, they or 2 days ago, they basically cut off half of my knee.
Well, okay, this is like the medical hour with Adam Duritz from Counting Crows. It's
hey, but we're rocking it, man. We played 4 hours last night. Michael's first show back, me 1 day after having my knee basically cut off. We played a 4-hour show, and it's supposed to be impossible to get the Ryman, the Grand Ole Opry audience on its feet because it's all pews. It's like a revival hall.
Sure.
Nobody wants. But we had that place on its feet for 4 hours last night.
Well, it should be incredible tonight. And this is happening at Chastain Park. And you've said on your blog, please be there on time.
Well, you're just going to miss a lot of the show if you're not. Because we start off with everybody. And the first band to really play a set is us. But we start off with everybody for a while. And then it sort of flows into just Counting Crows, and then it flows into, I don't know what it'll flow into today.
Okay.
Last night it flowed into Augustana, and then into Spearhead, or then us all together, and then Spearhead. So it has a lot of, you miss a lot if you show up late, that's all I can say.
Okay. Well, a Chastain crowd in Atlanta, Georgia definitely needs to know that, because sometimes they can stroll in a little bit late. We're on with Adam Duritz from Counting Crows. Big show tonight, but you're going to play all the songs that everybody wants to hear, like Mr. Jones and Down Here and all our favorites, right?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
We make the set list up every day, right before the show.
Okay, then let me ask this. I've read that you've covered every now and then Borderline by Madonna.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a while. We should do that. We should get that back in the set. We haven't done that in a while.
All right.
We have a cool version. It sounds like Neil Young and Crazy Horse playing Madonna.
It is really weird. And then I noticed that, and I started reading more about it, and I noticed, obviously, you guys have an album called Hard Candy, and then she came out with an album called Hard Candy. Coincidence?
Well, yeah, I think I heard some friends who were in the meeting, and she said, I love this album. I've always wanted to call an album. I have the greatest name, and no one's ever used it before. It's called Hard Candy. And someone in the meeting said, that was the name of Counting Crows' last album. She's like, damn it. And she changed the name, and then she thought, no, it's ridiculous. I like the name. I want to use it for my records. Just change it back, which she should have. That's absolutely the right thing to do.
Well, there you go. Who knew? And now we know. Well, big night tonight. I'm very excited for the show. What a lineup. Counting Crows, Augustana, and Spearhead. And you've been friends with Michael Franti for a really long time. You guys have known each other, way before any of this big stuff happened for you all.
Well, we were, when we were in our first bands, we knew each other. Like, he and me and I, his first album ever that he made was produced by Dave Bryson, my guitar player, his first band, like 20 years ago. More than that. What am I talking about? Like when he was 25 years ago, right in college. Or I don't know when it was, but Bryson produced it in his studio. We used to play basketball every day. Michael was he's a really good basketball player. He played at USF Division I ball. And but there was a running game every day up at Hearst Courts in North Berkeley, and we would play full court, just run after work until it got dark every day.
And now you're getting injured together on tour,
My
having
first
surgery.
injury happened during a basketball game. We discovered that the Northern Illinois basketball team was where we were rehearsing, so we borrowed some balls and we all started playing. We were in a pretty heated game. I had to guard Michael, which sucked.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, back together tonight. And so what time are you going on tonight so everybody can know to be there on time at Chastain?
No idea. I have not looked at the schedule for tonight. It changes every night.
Okay.
So I do not know.
So wait, you're Adam Duritz.
Probably on tickets, though.
I can't wait. Adam Duritz says, I have no idea what we're playing tonight. I have no idea what time the show goes on. What do you know?
We're going to play like exactly what we want to play. So you'll get that's the best way to do it, because then you get the best show. You get a band playing things they really, really want to play.
Fair enough. All right.
But you're going to get, we don't even think of ourselves as three bands much anymore. It's kind of like one big 18-piece band, and we just sort of shift on and off in different configurations.
Okay.
We play it's not just guessing on each other's songs. We've changed versions of songs, so we have a version of one of our songs. It's got our rhythm section, their piano player, and their sax player, and me. And we play Another Horse Dreamer Blues that way, because those two guys are real jazz-based, and so is our rhythm section.
Okay.
We can play that song better with just the five of us.
Okay.
We do things like that, or we just make up different versions of the songs. There's a new song that Michael Franti wrote that we play with his conga player, his drummer playing congas, him on acoustic guitar, and me and Dan Leas from Augustana singing background vocals.
Okay. Well, I'm told that according to the ticket, you start at 6:30 around that time.
Sweet.
All right. So we'll see you tonight, Adam. Adam Duritz from Counting Crows. Really cool to talk to you. I'm going to play a song that hopefully we'll hear tonight from Michael Franti and Spearhead called "Say Hey, I Love You." That's got to be fun with all of you.
Great song.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll hear that. They'll play that.
Don't play it, or you will play it.
They'll play it.
Okay.
They'll play it.
Okay. You're really cool, Adam. It's really nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Get some rest before the show tonight.
Man, I'm going to do nothing but 4 hours last night. I'm going to lie here for a while and then drive to Atlanta.
Okay, good. You made a lot of young girls in Atlanta very, very excited. Thanks, Adam. Take care. Bye.